Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to the Gaming Gryphon. This is Voidbound, and if you remember, we were in the lighthouse last time, and I'm pretty happy with where I'm at. I'm trying to give you, this is where I finalized. I'm actually really happy with how these stairs came out. I wasn't sure I would be, but the more I hang around and work in this area, the more I really like them. These definitely just really grew on me. I changed them up a little bit, nothing major, and just added some pretty standard for me anyway lights to this area. They just seem to fit with the theme. But I've been a busy little Gryphon. Busy. So let's see, nope, I must unload it all. Oh, you can see I went and got a crap load of sand. And diorite. So, I am almost certainly going to rework the top part of the lighthouse. But I'm probably going to see if Fish is willing to come give me a hand with at least the redstone part. Because it actually eventually glitches out and just stays constantly on. So I'm definitely going to arm wrestle him a little bit. He's not going to be that hard to arm wrestle. And get him to give me a hand with that. And I might change it fairly drastically. But that's another episode. So, this episode, what are we doing? Well, I'm putting a pin in this attraction of the area. Have to have the touristy area, so it's got to be gotta have lots of things. So I could work on the diving board. I could work on the beach area, but there's actually something I think I need to at least plan out before I really start doing some of that stuff. That's fortune. Do I have a shovel anymore? Oh man, did I really? Must have busted it. I think. Oh yeah, when I was doing the sand, it did bust. I forgot about that. I'll deal with that over time, I think. I'm gonna grab this cobble out. I might head back into town to make myself a shovel in the very near future, but grab some torches too, just in case. Okay. So, and one of the things I'm gonna have to make is like a boardwalk sort of thing. I'm trying to figure out exactly how I'm gonna have people getting around this area. It'll come to me. It will. It just hasn't exactly come to me. I mean, do I do a boardwalk sort of thing? Do I have underground railroads that go to the different areas? The answer will come. It has not come yet. As you heard, I have a couple ideas percolating, but it hasn't. Nothing has gone. I am it. That is what you need to do to me. Yet it will. But what I do need to do right now, and what we're going to work on this episode a little bit, is I want to plan where the main hotel is going to be. Because it's kind of going to be a big part of, you know, the area. So I need to figure out exactly where it's going to be. And my thought is up here, because this is a nice, big, relatively flat area. And yes, I realize relatively, but it'll be fairly easy to flatten out, honestly. So I just kind of have to decide where is it gonna face. I mean, there's this, but this is kind of sheer, which might be okay for the back, but not the front, because people have to be able to walk in and out. So I guess the question is the front going to be facing the woods over there? Or is the front going to be facing this, are we calling it a lagoon? Bay, lagoon, sea-like area that's probably going to get. Now this is one area I see some pretty massive terraforming in the future. I'm probably going to spend a lot of time getting this just right. I'm going to have to decide exactly how I want to handle, because I don't think I want it to be gravel. That's just not the feel I want to give, you know? And I know that's terrible. I think how I'm going to do it is I'm going to have the front facing this way. Although, I hadn't considered one area. Hang on. There is over here. And I could have the front facing straight on that way. Or the river. I'd forgotten there was a river right here. No, that's just not the vista. I'd like to have to tear down this entire hill, which might still happen. Do not be mistaken. There's going to be some landscaping done, but I just don't. I'm not feeling that way. I think I'm the place I get the happiest feeling is when it's facing over here, which means I'm probably gonna run it from, say, we'll go right about here. Keep going. And I'm not going like a circle or anything super fancy with this. So, although, okay, there's going to be aspects of it that I'm hoping I can make super fancy. But the shape, you know what, I feel no real need to make it anything other than whatever it naturally comes out to be. So, square or rectangle? Most likely rectangle. And I heard a skeleton, so I was like, WTF, where are you? But yeah. Alright, we'll say that's probably good. Alright, so let's say it goes all the way over to here. Nice, big, lots of room, big building. But do I have the entrance right here? Or do I move it back because I want a courtyard? Or again, we reevaluate, do I have the entrance over here? No. No. I'm still not digging the entrance over here. I'm digging the entrance over here. Could I... Am I creative enough to make a corner entrance? We're gonna find out. Because I think that's the best positioning, so unless I want to do a pretty major rework of either the idea or the area, I think I'm going to see if I have the creative juices to pull off alright. I'll just use the last of the cobblestone. That'll give me... There we go. Alright, so if it goes to out here, and it goes up over there, so let's make sure my spacing over here. It's always the little details that get ya, I swear. I might have to cut it, yeah, I'll definitely have to cut it a little bit shorter on this way, but that's not catastrophic in any realm. I can afford to shorten it over here without any real impact on the overall structure. So okay, so I tighten it up a little bit over this way, and if I keep the length, that gives me plenty of room. But this is definitely where I'd love to be walking to the hotel from. Or, you know, walking from wherever to the hotel. So I just have to either I make the entrance that you walk around over here, which wouldn't be the end of the world, or I make a corner entrance. And I guess it depends on how traditional I kind of want to be. I mean, I think I could see a corner. I think I can. It's a little bit tricky. It's a lot different than what I was thinking. But I think I can do it. I'm at least going to try. If I really just can't get it to where I like it, I kibosh the idea, I bring everything up around here, and we just roll with it. Not the end of the world. Oh, but we're almost nighttime. And actually, alright, we're gonna head back to the lighthouse here. I need to put up at least a temporary bridge. Although once I get working over here, I'm probably not gonna need too much. But, yeah. Always fun times. Yep. I am gonna have to... It doesn't matter when I don't have anybody, like, coming out and doing stuff here, except for me. But I will have to figure out some form of... That doesn't even work. What were people thinking there? Ah, crap. I'm gonna die! Ah! Ah! I made it. Hit! Hit! Alright, there we go. So let's get here. And I'll definitely have to rework this entrance over here. But I think I'm gonna sleep. Well, I think. I am going to sleep real quick. I'm gonna run out here. Hope I don't get creepered. Oh, and one other thing I changed that I probably should have pointed out. I put half slabs at the top of each layer. I don't think you really notice it. And it's helped because I was having spawning problems that I didn't want to deal with. So I haven't noticed anything since I did that, living on the walls of the lighthouse. Hopefully that'll resolve that problem. I'm just going to build myself another chest here. And you know what, another thing I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to sort out a real storage solution pretty quick. I don't want to be dealing... Like, if you remember the inn, I was losing my freaking mind trying to deal with my storage, so I'm not gonna play that game this time. I'm definitely in fairly short order. I'll need these. Going to deal with getting an actual storage solution. But first, what I'm gonna deal with is getting a diamond shovel, hopefully one with a decent enchant on it. So I'm gonna run back to town, and we will be right back. And we are back, and we have made progress. What kind of progress? Well, let's do the big reveal. Of course, it's frickin' night. But, as long as I don't get creepered into oblivion here. Behold. Yeah, you may notice that's... Well, let's be honest, that's a little bit more than I thought I was gonna do. And again, you might ask yourself, well, why did you do that, Gryphon? Because I hate myself, okay? I do. I don't know why. I don't think I seem like such a terrible person, but no, I get into one of these modes and I'm like, well, I don't know, that would look so crappy if there was gravel right there, and I'm gonna need to smooth this out, and screw me! Sorry, it's been like 6 hours, pretty much solid of digging. Well, okay, not all together, but 6 solid hours of dig. And now it's nighttime, of course. I have fire zombies. Ah, crap. Of course, there's my bed. There's not a prayer. I'm gonna get that into that bed, is there? I might be able to get the bed, though. Bed, come on. Here we go. Run away! Oh, God, those are witches. Nothing about this is going to end well for me. Probably should have thought this... Damn it, I thought it hit in the water. Alright. Probably should have thought this through a little bit better, but I think I can maybe make it back to the tower and sleep it from there. Good times, good times. But yeah, so as you can see even from here, and actually this is a good angle because if the hotel is going to be right there, what I'm thinking of doing is I'm going to have this turn into a pretty... I'm going to lower this a lot and have stairs or a path down to it. And this is going to become beachfront, I think. Because that's going to be a big part of this whole thing, is it's going to be on the beach. So that you can go, you know, swimming in the ocean and all that. So, there's... alright, I should probably... So the two weapons of choice for this endeavor have been this one and this one. I actually got a silk touch shovel, which is kind of handy. Actually, I wonder... Damn it. Yeah. I'll drown. Alright. Yeah. Nope. No. Fine. Do it this way. Maybe. Crap. That's gonna suck. I might as well just go around. Looks like the zombies lost tracking on me at least, so I've got that going for me. So I might be able to sleep if I clean this out sufficiently. Hit. There we go. Please don't get killed when I get out of the bed. Please don't get killed when I get out of the bed. Come on. Alright, cool. There we go. Excellent. Woohoo! Alright, sorry about that. I kind of should have thought to pay attention to what the time of day was before I overshot that one. Jeez. Wow, this guy's got decent armor, doesn't he? There you go. Not that good. Alright, so now let's go clean that place out and go take a look. I'm still trying to decide what the fate of these trees are. I mean, when I initially went through... Sorry. I was thinking I might be raising that forest and... Oh, hi. How you doing, Spunky? Alright, there we go. So yeah, this is going to turn into beachfront. And I'm going to have to figure out what to do with all this gravel, because... Well, let me get back here and I'll show you. Alright, so... In the grand scheme... Yeah. Yeah, it's just... Oh my god. Hang on, folks. Whew, sorry about that, folks. Apparently my neighbor thought something was wrong and called the cops? I don't know. Oh, well, got that all sorted out. No big deal. Anyway, where were we? Oh, yeah, we're checking out how Gryphon has been very, sort of. Mostly busy. So, got all this happy stuff cleaned out. And I may eventually go all the way over here. Still deciding that a little bit, but most likely what will happen is eventually I'll clean out over here, but this glorious space should be more than enough to put the hotel and some other stuff here. And I think that's kind of why I did end up just clearing it all down, because I'm like, alright, worst case, I've got some space. I can work with it. It's not like I won't find a way to make use of it. But what does change a little bit is that, okay, so let's picture this here. And maybe that's going to be the trick, is I might be going more in here with the beach. Okay, that's the planning stage. Let's say I take all the grass and gravel off of here and reshape this little island into a sandbar. And that all the gravel gets taken off of here. Really? Really, server? Why you gotta do me like this? I'm already having enough troubles here. Anyway, so I guess we'll end the episode in 5 minutes one way or the other. So, let's say this all gets taken down and turned into a beach. And I'll probably continue that treatment. And we might just finish planning for the rest of this episode. So let's say a bridge goes over here. And the beach line continues along here. Probably stopping around there, because I don't think I want to turn it into a beach under the lighthouse. I don't think that's the look I'm going for. I have yet to decide the fate of that lava fall. I mean, it adds suspense to the diving board. But I don't know. I'll figure that out. I'll either take it out or add more. I mean, what? And I'll probably have more beach area around there. So, figure then, this is going to be down to nothing. This is going to... And that's going to be the trick. Is that it's got to be at least like 4 or 5 wide and pretty much flat to really be considered a beach. And then I've got to gradually climb my way up to where the hotel is. And that gradual climb is going to take some space, because this is pretty sheer at the moment. Way too sheer for what I want to do. So I think, and because I hate myself as we discussed just a moment ago, I think what I have to do is get the beaches set up and then build the hotel to figure out if... I mean, there's no way I'm not going to have enough space, but I might very well have to go... Woo! Leveling off over here to get that little bit extra space. And I mean, Okay, this is a decent example. This is a very sheer beach. I definitely want one with much more of an angle. Like, there's gotta be... It's gonna have to be flat for at least up till here. And then gradually going up. So, that's gonna be some pretty serious business clearing? What are those? Huh. What's that? Ow. Son of a... Am I seeing things? Just weird terrain generation? What in the world is this? And I mean, the nice thing is I can have... Like, you can take little boat tours to these island chains, I guess is how I'll do it, or whatever. There can be all sorts of attractions. What was I seeing? Yeah, it's still there. It's still very square, too. What be you? Hello? What are you? What do you do? I wish I had a night vision potion. Holy crap! It's dark. I can't see jack all. I can't imagine you guys can. What the heck is this? I literally cannot see anything. Whoa! Oh, hi. What in the world is this? I mean, it's definitely an air block, but how'd this get here? That's interesting. I'm guessing it's gotta be a glitch of some kind. Weird. I'll have to figure that out later. Maybe I can make a scuba attraction under there. Ooh! Ooh, I could take advantage of it. I wonder if I mess around with it at all. Would that do anything? Oh, I might have to figure that out. Because if I could just take advantage of air pockets I didn't create that are just there, for, you know, reasons, that would be pretty cool. And I could just have, like, a scuba sort of thing. Ooh, I hadn't even thought about that. That's totally now on my list of things to do. Anyway. So let's get back up here and survey the sheer amount of work that I still have to do. Because flattening this down, depending on the area, it was up to 10 blocks for some of it. It was good times, yeah. And, I started introducing my tools and then death came for me, so, or tried to. So, this one I made, and, you know what? I'm just taking that as a sign. It is time to call close on this episode because I've obviously been working at it far too long. Anyway, I'm gonna keep cleaning. I'm sorry, I know that isn't terribly interesting. Next time, I'm guessing we're gonna work on the beach. So, that's it for now. This is the Gaming Gryphon, signing off.